there birdies, welcome back to the Bird Nest Tarot. So today we have another pick a card for you and we're going to talk about career. We're going to take a look at what karma is affecting your success at this moment and how you can overcome it. So when we're talking about karma, for me personally, I associate that with past life. But if you're not a big fan of past life references, if you don't really believe in that, you can totally watch this video as well. You can see that has wounds that come from childhood, for example, or things that you were taught, something like that is being activated right now. It's being triggered for you to heal and for you to get into your success, okay? If you do resonate with past lives, then we're gonna see what karma, what is being triggered from a past life that you need to heal for you to be able to move forward towards your success, okay? So with that being said, we have 4 beautiful piles here with us. For pile number 1, we have Tiger's Eye. For pile number 2, we have some Opalite. For pile number 3, we have some Fluorite. And for pile number 4, we have some beautiful rose quartz. Alright, so you can choose through the crystals. You can stop the video to meditate a little bit. You can check out the timestamps below and choose by the numbers. Feel free to, just do whatever feels right, and I will see you over there. Hi there, pile number 1. Welcome to your reading. So if you chose the Tiger's Eye, you're in the right place, and this is going to be your reading. We're going to start off by taking a look at what karma is being activated and what is stopping you from your success and how you can actually connect with it and overcome this karma, okay? So as I said in the beginning, I don't know if you skipped the intro like I always do, but when I talk about karma, I usually associate it with past life, but it doesn't have to be. This could be like a childhood wound that is being triggered, okay? Take that however resonates. But let's get started. We have over here abundance. Interesting that abundance is showing up as like a wound, a karma for your success. We also have Scorpio, so that would be the 8th house. You could have, for example, your south node in the 8th house or your south node in Scorpio. And we also have Virgo here for how you can overcome this, and divination. Wow, that is beautiful. Okay, so just like the same thing with the south node, maybe you have your north node in Virgo or in the 6th house. It doesn't have to be, it can just be like a little extra confirmation for you, okay? But with what karma is being activated here, what is being triggered for you to heal here, with Scorpio and abundance. First of all, abundance here showing up as karma. I kind of feel like there is this thing of money issues, first of all, like not money issues in the sense of like not taking care of money, but in the sense of maybe you think that money is hidden, because with this Scorpio house, the 8th house, it's all about things being hidden and everything. It is, for example, about like astrology and everything. So it's like things being a little bit more, I don't know, not within your reach, I would say, like in a practical way. And so you may think the karma that is being triggered, the belief that may be triggered here is that money is not something stable. Money is not something that you can rely on. Money is something really unstable and really shaky, and I can never really put my full trust on that because it can just disappear like out of the blue, and I never really know when to rely on it and if I can rely on it, So I kind of feel like that could be the karma that is being triggered here. So for example, if we're talking about past lives, maybe in a past life you actually struggled a lot with money. Maybe you actually struggled a lot with keeping that money as well. For some reason I'm hearing that there could have been actually like a family member, or like, I don't know, it's almost like you had to help someone or someone was stealing from you, something like that. And so you may think that money is really unstable and unreliable because maybe in a past life you always had to give money and you always had to give it to someone else, or again, maybe you were being your money was being stolen, grammar. But maybe that was something that happened to you in a past life. As you were growing up as a child, perhaps you actually had some money issues. Maybe perhaps your parents didn't really know how to deal with money. Maybe it was always like a complication for you to get through the month, and, you know, to have enough money to just eat, you know. So that could be something that you've learned, because like we learn things that it's not just the things that we are told, it's also the things that we experience. So if you had to experience that, if you were aware of that environment in your family as you were growing up, now you may actually think on a subconscious level that you have to work really hard for you to be able to have enough money for you to eat, just for basic needs, you know. And what I feel like your key here for you is going to be is actually, I know that this may sound very, I don't know, maybe a little bit stupid, but it's like, I feel like your key here for you to actually be able to, you know, get over with this karma and connect with your success is actually about your daily routines. It's actually about also your manifestations. It's not necessarily about working hard. It's actually about putting yourself in a place for you to work enough to get in a mindset that you need to work just enough to receive the amount of money that you want, you know. Because like it's interesting because Scorpio is actually usually not seen that way, like very hard worker energy, not necessarily it's not even attached to money, the 8th house, but it is giving me this vibe of like this thing of like, I have to work really, 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 really hard for me to have money, for me to have just the enough to survive. And I feel like that is the belief that is kind of stopping you the most at this moment. And so your key here with the divination in Virgo of the 6th house, I really feel like connecting with your body, connecting with your soul, connecting with your also planning, you know, but like connecting with things that are not necessarily related with tough, hard work. I actually feel like that is the key for you to unblock this whole thing. And also with this divination, this is giving me big manifestation vibes. So I really feel like you don't have to work hard for you to get the money that you want. You may actually be a very powerful manifester. And, you know, Virgo energy is actually attached to the Magician card, which is all about manifestation. And I really feel like you can manifest anything you want. So a few things that you can do here is actually subliminals, for example. You can use those. Also affirmations. You can attach to those affirmations. You can, for example, every single night write money affirmations. I am abundant. I attract anything I want. I can achieve anything I want, you know. Because this may not even just be about money. It may even just be like around goals, you know. But another thing you can do is write a money letter for you to be able to get into this like best friend energy with money. That worked wonders for me every single Monday. Well, actually I don't do that for a while, but every single Monday I used to write a money letter. I used to say like, dear money, I love you so much. Thank you so much for being in my life. We are able to do this and this and this and this together. It's like finding a purpose for that money, not being afraid to have it, you know? And another thing is actually looking for the money that you already own. So even if, for example, talking about that manifestation, affirmations and everything, maybe one of the affirmations that you write every single night or every single morning is like, I've just received $5 today, unexpectedly, from an unexpected source. And if you manifest those $5, like, be grateful for it and really congratulate yourself for it and try to manifest more. It's like, start small. Don't be afraid to start small, but really connect with that, because I feel like that is going to take you very far. And also, it's like connecting with the present moment. That thing of routines and connecting with yourself, connecting with your body is like looking at your current situation and seeing where you already have this abundance. Okay, even if the abundance is just, oh, I am able to actually buy eggs. I absolutely freaking love eggs, and I have enough money to buy eggs. You know, I know it sounds stupid, but it's like, it's the simple things that really make a difference here. And as you start to really connect with that energy, I feel like you start feeling more comfortable accepting more money. Okay, so let's see here. Let's get a little more information. So we have the 8 of Swords, 6 of Wands, and the Queen of Wands for the karma that is being activated and how you can work on this. We have 9 of Cups, the Fool. Okay, oh wow, beautiful. And then we have the Temperance with the 3 of Swords. So one thing that is coming through is that I was actually hearing that in the beginning, which is about like being a little bit frugal. I believe that is the word. It's like, I feel like perhaps there is this even like insecurity in like spending money. You know, there could be this insecurity of rewarding yourself, because again, I feel like you are working really hard, and first of all, maybe you don't praise yourself enough, maybe you're not proud of yourself enough. But I also feel like there is this thing, especially with, I think, like things being hidden, is like you don't allow yourself to buy yourself a gift, to buy yourself a reward, because it's like, oh, but something hidden may show up, a surprise may show up, and I need to put some money in it, you know? I may need that money in the future. And it's like you're already holding on to future, holding on to future catastrophes, I would say. And those may not even happen. And not only that, but it's like, I feel like one of the keys here, because like we have the Nine of Cups and the Fool on your key to achieve this success and to overcome this karma, is to actually indulge, is to actually take the leap of faith and reward yourself. Virgo, it doesn't, that thing of the routines and everything, it doesn't even have to be like this huge ass thing. It doesn't have to be like anything materialistic even. It could just be like you go out and you could even start, because I feel like this is also attached to it. You could even start by taking yourself out on a date, taking a day off, you know, rewarding yourself that way. But also then you can start like, oh, okay, so today, you know, I work really well. Let me go and have an ice cream, you know? It's like you can start small. You don't have to go buy yourself a car or anything, but it's like indulge a little bit, reward yourself, you know, take that leap of faith and know, you know, this Fool card is about trusting the universe, trusting that this step that you're taking, this leap of faith that you're taking, it is going to be supported. So even if in the future, you're going to need money to solve some sort of situation, if something happened and you need that money, it's like, again, manifestation. Know that you have the manifestation powers for you to manifest that money that you need. And another thing that you may need to heal, or another thing that could help, is like see what you have already manifested, maybe not in a not so logical, clear way, you know, because maybe you were, I don't know, let me see if I can find an example. Maybe you were wanting, let's do something really basic. Like maybe you were wanting to buy a t-shirt, and maybe you didn't necessarily buy the t-shirt, maybe you actually received the money on a birthday present, on, I don't know, in Christmas, you received some money and you were able to buy that t-shirt. You know, there could have been something around those lines, like you were trying to manifest something, but you received the tools for you to go and get that thing, you know? It's like, try to look back into the past and where you have already manifested those things. You know, I feel like that may really help. But I really feel like one of the biggest things here, especially with the Six of Wands and the Eight of Wands, it's like you are doing so well. You have so much success already. Another thing that may be important for you to do is like perhaps reframe your view of success. What does success look like to you? And does it align with your future version, with the best version of yourself? You know, because I feel like you already have a lot of success. I feel like you already have a lot of abundance, but that thing of like being hidden is like maybe you don't praise yourself enough, and maybe you're even put down by others. But I really feel like praising yourself and doing perhaps a little bit of pride journaling every single day. You write 3 things you're proud of yourself for. I feel like that could also help you a lot to overcome this situation, because it's almost like you have a distorted view of things and you're way more powerful than you believe that you are. Okay, so let's pull here some advice. So for my pile number 1s, what is the advice that we have? Oh wow, I can't believe that card showed up. So we were talking about success and we have success, the field mouse. Believe in yourself and dare to dream big. Yeah, so there's that thing. It's like you already have this energy of success around you. I really feel like it is a matter of you praising yourself, and little by little you're going to start seeing success, and you're not going to be afraid to indulge in rewards. Okay, I feel like that is going to be quite important. We also have Llama, soul growth. Growth is never easy. Have faith and trust in the journey. So there's that thing of like the leap of faith and trusting, knowing that if you feel called to reward yourself and to get something, to do something, then don't be afraid to do it, because your guides are going to support you. And if sometimes you get scared, you can even ask the universe or God, whatever you believe in, like, block me. If this is not for me, if this is not aligned with my higher self, if I'm going to be doomed, I don't know, like, block me, prevent that from happening. For example, you want to start a new venture. If that is not going to bring you money, block me. Okay, it's like, if that is not going to be successful, if that is not aligned with me, block me. And then that new venture, you actually forget about that idea, or things just don't go in the way that you wanted them to go. Maybe you find out that idea is actually already used. That is you being blocked for you to direct your energy somewhere else. If you're not blocked, it's because it's aligned with you. Same thing with a purchase. Maybe you're wanting to indulge yourself into something. If that is not meant to me, if I shouldn't do this, block me. You know, it's like, connect a little bit more, especially with that divination. Connect a little bit more with your spiritual side, with your guides, and ask them for help, okay? So let's get here a few less messages and advice. So yeah, look at that. Surrender. You've done everything you could. I really feel like you're being a little bit hard on yourself, okay? So please take care of yourself. Take a step back, relax, and eat pizza. Yeah. Don't be afraid to relax. Again, Virgo, 6th house, health, routines, okay? Take a look into them. We also have water here, so go with the flow. And also, perhaps, like, go to the beach or spend time in nature. Like, anything that helps you ground yourself and feel more connected with yourself. And we also have I'm worth more. So it's like, even with this thing of, like, dream big, dare to dream big, it's like, perhaps your dreams, your idea of success, it's very limited and it's very short, very small for what you can actually accomplish and how much you can create. Because this abundance is already part of who you are. And there is a lot of success, a lot of happiness, a lot of like wishes coming true here in this energy. And it is a matter of you taking that leap of faith. Okay? So I hope this helped. If it did, don't forget to smash the like button and feel free to comment down below. If you're interested in a private reading, you can also check out the link in the description box. And there is also going to be a little card over there for my other channel, the Sunny Virgo, where I do general individual signs readings. Okay? So with that being said, I love you very much. I wish you the best, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Hi there, pal number 2. Welcome to your reading. So if you chose the Opalite, you're in the right place. And let's get started here. So we are going to take a look at the karma that is being activated here for you, that is preventing you from reaching your success, and how you can actually reach your success. When I talk about karma, I usually associate it with past lives, but it doesn't have to be. It can actually be just like a wound being triggered, okay? So for your karma that is being activated, we have go outside and Cancer. So that would be the 4th house. And for how you can, work through this, we have find balance and Sagittarius. Okay, so straight away, one thing that I'm getting is, like, I feel like you're putting yourself in a box. And it's like, perhaps you're afraid to put yourself out there and to be a little bit wild, to be a little bit crazy, to maybe even disappoint some people. Because if you do resonate with past lives and everything, maybe in a past life, or maybe even as a child, there was this thing of, like, you feeling the need to fit in and you feeling the need to please other people. It's like you wanted to go outside, to get outside of your box, to expand yourself. But you always felt really pressured, perhaps, or very put down, perhaps by even your mother specifically, because 4th house is the house of mother. And it's like you always felt the need, like you had to please someone, like you have to be someone that is going to please other people, and that is my way to success. The reality is that that is actually your karma. That is actually what is preventing you from success. So during this life and right now, you may actually struggle a little bit with this thing of getting out of your house, getting out of your house. Well, maybe literally, maybe you're wanting to move out, and that could actually be something that could help you, especially with Sag. The 9th house, which is, Sag house, is actually about travel. So maybe, moving out could be very significant for you. But I feel like the thing that is preventing you from right now is, like, the key is going to be getting out of your box, getting out of the place that you thought you had to be in to fit in. you know? And this Sag is very wild. It's very, it's all about exploration. It's all about discovering new things, learning new things, and finding new things also within yourself. It's a lot about religion and just like learning new ideas, learning new ways and new views of the world, and that may be necessary. Again, travel, that could actually be very important for you. Also, another confirmation is that you may also have this Cancer. For example, you may have your South Node in Cancer or in the 4th house, or actually, yeah. Oh no, actually no. Or your North Node could actually be in Sag or in the 9th house, but it doesn't have to be. But yeah, so how you can actually deal with this success is that thing of like, take yourself out of the place, out of the of the box that you've put yourself into. And it doesn't have to be like anything extreme, because with this fine balance, it's not about like being a rebel and forgetting about the world, forgetting about your parents or your mother specifically, or an important female figure. It's not about anything like that. It's just about you being brave enough to just start doing things that feel good to you. And it doesn't even have to be to start. It doesn't even have to be around career. It could just be, you know what? I feel like eating this today, and it's going to, maybe it's not aligned with what my mother had in mind. I don't know. But it's like little things. Really start putting yourself out there, you know, and really start exploring yourself. And you can also do this, like with this thing of fine balance. It doesn't have to be that you have to, I don't know, like quit your job and start a business. It could just be that, for example, you start a business as a side hustle, or you start learning something as a hobby. You know, it's like exploring things, like opening up a little bit your field of options, you know, because I do feel like you have a lot of options, but you don't see them, or you don't really move into them, because I feel like you feel the pressure, you feel the need to be here where it is safe and where it is approved. You know, I do feel like there's a big thing here around approval, but I did mention safe, so maybe you're also afraid that maybe you'll be judged if you get out of your box and if you explore new things, you know. I don't think that that will be the case, and I feel like it's just about like having this balance between, at some level, doing something that doesn't really freak out your mother or whoever we're talking about here, the people around you, but at the same time doing things that you love. Okay, so let's pull here some tarot to get some more information. For the karma that is being activated, we have the Page of Cups. We have the 7 of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. And for how you can overcome this, oh wow, we have the Star, we have 10 of Cups. Let's get one more. We have Temperance, which, guess what? Sag energy. So that Sag energy is really, really significant. And we even have this Queen of Swords, which is all about standing up for yourself. And again, with this Page of Cups, this is giving me really like, well, yes and no. It is giving me a little bit of like people pleasing vibes, but it's also like you maybe even as a child, it's like maybe you had like this crazy dream of, I don't know, being a hairstylist and creating your own, like building your own salon, you know, starting your own salon. And maybe as you were growing up, or again, maybe this was the story of your past life, you had someone here that was really like pushing you down to earth and not allowing you to imagine, not allowing you to be, to explore things around you. And so I feel like there is this thing of like a very solid, stable, planned out path for you ahead. It's like you have your whole 50 years ahead of you planned. And it's not that that is a bad thing, but I don't think that it's helping you. And it may not even be where you truly want to go, you know? And so I feel like that is your block here, is like you may have someone that is really bringing you down and is telling you, or was telling you, with this Page of Cups, of like your dreams, your ideas, your imagination, you shouldn't use it because it's not safe. It's not going to take you anywhere, you know? And I feel like, again, the path looks really pretty. The path looks really stable and solid, but it is very like emotionless, you know? It doesn't have any heart to it. It's also very hard work and very like, this is the way to do it and there's no other way. And when it comes to how you can actually reach your success and clear this karma is through the Page of Cups itself, is through allowing yourself to dream and allowing yourself to connect with this 10 of Cups, to have big aspirations, big goals, and not being afraid to put yourself out there, okay? Not being afraid to work with your dreams and be practical about it. Because the thing is, you have already learned something here. You've learned how to make plans. You've learned how to be solid, how to be consistent, how to have discipline. Those are all things that you are going to need for you to get here, for you to make this thing happen, make this dream happen. And I feel like that is really your way to go, is using those skills here. Because it's not only about having the page and the dreaminess and all of it, it's about finding that balance. It's about finding the balance between two things. And I really feel like your dreams are so big, and it's almost like they are so big, but they are not that big that you can't reach them. And in the end, this 10 of Cups of like doing the things that light you up, like the 10 of Cups is the happily ever after card. That is going to be the thing that is really going to help you reach the success and help you create the life that you want. Okay? So I feel like the key here is very straightforward. It's like, get out of the box, go outside and have fun and explore. And again, for some of you, maybe literally like move out, if that is something that you feel like you should do. So let's get here some advice for you. Ooh, okay. Have a lot of cards. We have success, villain mouse. This actually also showed up for pile number 1. So maybe if you were attracted to pile number 1 as well, take a look into it. But success, believe in yourself and dare to dream big. We also have here elephant, grounding, ground your energies and emotions deep into the earth. And we also have butterfly, emerging, take the leap of faith. So it's a little bit of those two energies. It's like, it is important for you to ground yourself and to be present in your surroundings and to have those plans and everything, but it is okay for you to dream. It is okay for you to take the leap of faith towards something new, towards where your heart really wants you to go, okay? It's not about one or the other. It's about both, and it's about finding both. It's about finding both things, having a common ground for those, okay? So let's see here. Ooh, nice. Some messages and advice from the universe. We clearly have here a little encouragement. You can do it, okay? And dare to dream big. It's like your plans, your dreams are not as big as you think, okay? Oh, and look at that. We have another reference around like moving out. So maybe that is really something that you may need to do. So we do also have very grounding energy of meditation and, well, grounding, spending time in nature. And I do feel like this is talking about two things. First of all, it's that grounding for you to be able to, stay with your feet on the ground and be realistic as well. Having that, again, that discipline, the consistency and everything. But also with this meditation is like visualize. We have this very manifesting star energy. Visualize. Don't be afraid to dream big. Dare to dream big, right? And know that you can do it, okay? And also with meditation, you may actually have find some answers through meditation. And sometimes with this nature thing, sometimes it may even just be like a walk. It can actually help you to release your thoughts and be open to more, be open to receive some messages your way. Okay? So, pile number 2, this is what I have for you. I hope it resonated, hope it helped. If it did, don't forget to smash the like button and to subscribe if you haven't already. For a private reading, the link is going to be down below. And you can also check out my other channel, the Sunny Virgo, for general zodiac signs and cusp readings. Okay? So, that being said, I love you very much. I wish you the best, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Hi there, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. Whoopsie. So, if you chose the Fluorite, you're in the right place. And let's get started here to see what karma, is being activated right now for your success, that is preventing your success, and how you can actually unblock it and move closer to your success. So, one thing I do want to mention is that, karma, I personally most often talk about past lives and everything, but you don't have to resonate with that for this reading to make sense. It could obviously be, for example, something from your childhood that has happened and is kind of, being triggered and brought up to light, okay? So, we have here hidden depths, whoopsie, and like this pile is like crazy. And we also have Capricorn. And for how you can unblock it, we have protect your dreams and Leo. Ooh, we like it. And it's interesting how like the whole pile is behaving like very, I don't know, very flighty, very crazy, let's say, because that is very Leo energy. Honestly, I think you're taking life too seriously. I feel like that is your biggest block when it comes to your success. It's like you may be taking your career too seriously with this Capricorn energy here. You may have, by the way, your South Node in Capricorn or in the 10th house, or you could have your North Node in Leo or in the 5th house, okay? It doesn't have to be, but it can be a little extra confirmation for you to know that this is your reading. But I definitely feel like what is being triggered here, like your karma with this hidden depths in Capricorn, I do feel like it is very related with, it's almost like, I get a little bit of sense of you're taking your career and your life too seriously, which is important. You know, it's important that you take things seriously and that you work for them and everything. But it's it's getting a little bit into this sense of control. It's like, I do feel like there are things that you don't know. There are things like in potential outcome. There are things of like where things are going that you may not know. And I kind of feel like that may freak you out a little bit. And I feel like your guys are wanting you to work with it and to break free a little bit. With this Leo, it's all about having fun. It's all about also being a little bit childish. You know, the 5th house is the house of children. So I do feel like it is about like connecting with your inner child and having fun. I feel like that is your key to success. That is how you're going to unblock this karma, especially with protect your dreams. There may even be a dream of yours that is like a dream of yours since childhood, but it felt very insignificant or it felt very like unrealistic. It may actually not be that unrealistic, and right now you may actually be in a career, or maybe this is what you were taught, maybe this is what happened in the past life, that you may be or you may have been in a career that is very set for you. It's like maybe I don't know, maybe your parents wanted you to be a lawyer because it's safe and you kind of know what is out there. But in reality, in your true deepest desires, you actually want to be a singer, you know, just an example. But I kind of feel like your soul is calling you for more. I feel like you are craving more. And I don't think it is. I would even say like with this hidden depths and the Capricorn, I would even say that you may think that what you're craving for is more money. I actually don't think it is. And I'm even having like a little trouble with my throat chakra. It's like it's about you being honest with yourself and you being truthful about what you want and where you want to go and get ahead in life towards. And I feel like it is about like lighting yourself up, lighting your life up, and doing the things that really resonate with you, doing the things that you really, really love. I also feel like, you know, with this Capricorn, it's interesting because Capricorn, the 10th house, it's not necessarily associated with community, but I feel like there is a little thing here around like perhaps, you know, perhaps there's a sense of providing for others or wanting to make sure that you're able to be there for others, to support others financially. And I don't think that that is going to be something that you're going to lack if you go towards this Leo energy, towards this more vibrant and energetic energy, you know, because I actually feel like you are going to be provided. I do feel like this is aligned with your soul purpose, with your soul path, and it is required for you to put yourself out there a little bit, and the universe will provide monetarily, you know. The universe will provide with stability and with your finances. They're going to be balanced, okay? So I don't think that that is something that you need to worry about, because I really feel like you're going to be safe. Okay, if that is the case, if you feel this need to provide for others, to provide to family, you're going to be safe. And that could actually be a belief or a fear, a wound that is being triggered. It's like only the safe, solid careers can actually provide for others, you know, and that is actually not true. That is actually not true, because I almost feel like with this hidden depths, it's like everything needs to be out in the open. The money that I'm making, the money that I'm going to make in the future, that needs to be out in the open. I need to know. And there is actually so much more that you can do. It doesn't even have to be, it's kind of a similar message to pond number 2, I believe, of like, it doesn't even have to be like you all of a sudden quitting your job and starting your own business. It doesn't have to be like that. Or again, it doesn't have to be that you have to stop being a lawyer to become a singer. Maybe it's just like start uploading a little video on YouTube of you singing, or on Instagram, on TikTok, you know, whatever the case may be. It's like start taking the steps towards it, but it doesn't have to be like from one extreme to the other. It's just about bringing more fun and more joy into your life and start working on it. Okay, because I do feel like there is success and abundance, prosperity around you in unexpected sources that you may not be aware of. Okay, so let's see here. Let's pull some tarot. So for the karma, we have Queen of Pentacles, the Three of Swords, and the King of Swords. And for how you can work with this and overcome this, we have a lot. We have the Five of Cups, the Page of Swords, and let's get one more, the Seven of Wands with the Eight of Cups. So there we go. I really feel like your soul, your purpose, there's something else for you to do, and I really feel like your guides are wanting you to welcome it, are wanting you to open yourself up for it, you know. And one thing that was coming through was actually that maybe you were the one that was provided for, you know? I mean, especially when you grow up, right? Your parents provide for you. But it could be that in a past life, maybe you felt powerless. Maybe you felt like you couldn't really provide for yourself. And so anything that causes a little bit of instability, a little bit of more uncertain energy, creates in you this sense of, oh my God, something is wrong. You know, even when you were growing up, maybe maybe you're used to having things really clear, or the other way around, maybe you're used to having things in a very shaky environment, and things being very unexpected, I would say. Like things from one moment to the other, you could be like really good and then you're really bad financially, you know. And so today, in the current day to day, if something is not going as planned, you may freak out a little bit because of it, you know. I kind of feel like there is this sense of, if something is happening out of the plan, it's because it's wrong. And I feel like that is what your guides are trying to push you forward. It's not that something is wrong. It's actually that something is wanting to change for you to expand, for you to have more. Okay? It doesn't mean that what you're doing, again, it doesn't have to be this huge thing of just quit your job and do something else. Honestly, that's a little bit unrealistic, you know, because we tend to go towards like, let me make sure that I'm doing the right thing. Let me start building a side hustle, and then we'll talk about full-time and just quitting my job, you know. But I mean, if you want to do it and just quit your job, please do it. Don't do whatever you want to do. But I really feel like there is this thing of like, go with the flow, you know, and don't try to control things so much. I really feel like that is the path here, especially with the Seven of Wands. With this Five of Cups, I also feel like there is something here around that thing of the dream of like maybe a dream that you had as a child, that it was impossible. It was too out there. You know, it was something that you shouldn't really do because it's not going to take you anywhere. It may actually take you quite further than that. But first, you have to protect that dream. You have to reconnect with that dream and forgive yourself for letting it go. And with this Page of Swords, it's really talking about that thing of, you don't have to do a big thing out of it. YouTube, Instagram, you know, if it is the case of the singer. But it's like just any little thing. If you want to be a writer, start writing a chapter every day, or just even like start writing 10 minutes every day. It doesn't have to be anything huge. It's just like start to create the environment for you to have fun and for you to bring that energy into your life. Because I really feel like things right now are a little bit too serious, you know, and I feel like you need a little bit of joy. I feel like you need a little bit of spark. And I really feel like that is going to take you in the right direction, in the direction that you're looking for and searching for. Okay? So let's see here. Let's pull some advice for you. Whoa, that is way too much. Oh, wow. It's interesting that we have protect your dreams, and then we also have protection here coming through from the Panther. Consider who you allow to take your energy and who you give it away to freely. Interesting. And then we also have Chameleon, Soul Trap, it is safe to be seen. One of the things that they're wanting you to consider as well. is this thing of who are you surrounding yourself with? Because we were actually talking about community before, and I feel like you may be surrounded with people that have really specific expectations of you, and they may not align with who you want to be, and that is okay. I feel like there is this thing of like, don't feel the need, the pressure to become someone you don't want to be, you know? And I really feel like it is okay to disappoint certain people because there are other people out there that want to meet you. Okay, so don't be afraid to let some people go, or to at least create some distance for you to be able to focus more on yourself and on your dreams. And maybe even this side hustle or this project, this dream of yours, maybe don't even say a thing about it to anyone, you know? It's like, keep it to yourself, do it on your own pace, do it on your own, in your own time, with your own self, with your own energy, and don't let external energy kind of get in the way, you know? If, for example, let's go back to the thing of being a singer or being a writer, maybe connecting with actually other singers and other writers could be good, but connecting with people that are not in that energy, are not in that alignment, maybe it's not the best thing, you know? And maybe even with singers or writers that went through the same path that you did, you know, it's find inspiration in those people and not in the people that I don't know, that have a very set path, and that, not that have a very set path, but like that don't understand the things that you're going through, essentially, you know? It doesn't even have to be in the same area, but for example, maybe you want to be a singer, but there is a writer that was self-published and then it became a huge thing, you know? Or the other way around, maybe you're a writer, but there is a singer that you follow that actually started on TikTok, and then actually someone contacted them to, I don't know, to go to a record label or whatever happens with singers. But it's like, connect yourself with the right people, essentially. Okay, so let's pull here some final messages and advice from the universe. Oh wow, we actually have a lot. So look at that, external factors that is showing up so much for you. We also have it's up to you. Yes, it is. I love me. Do the things that matter to you, not to other people, okay? Look around, there's something you're not seeing. There's a dream of yours that wants to be recognized, okay? We also have keep an open mind and keep an open door for new opportunities, and this go with the flow. Allow fun to be here, okay? Allow creativity to be here. Allow joy and the unknown, mystery. Allow mystery to be here as well. Okay, and allow things to show up for you. Look around, there's something you're not seeing. It's like some things may be really hidden. That thing of like unexpected sources of money. It doesn't have to be everything said. It doesn't have to be that crystal clear, that direct. Okay, so feel free to open your mind up and to explore other things, because I actually feel like you won't regret it. I really feel like you're going to enjoy it and love it quite a lot. Okay, so pile number 3, this is what I have for you. I hope it resonated, hope it helped. If it did, don't forget to smash the like button for me and to subscribe if you haven't already. You can definitely check out the link below for a private reading, and you can also check out my other channel, the Sunny Virgo, for general zodiac signs and cusp readings. Okay, so with that being said, I love you very much. I wish you the best, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye. Hi there, pile number 4. Welcome to your reading. So if you chose the beautiful rose quartz, you're in the right place. And let's see here, what is the karma that is being activated for you right now that you may need to heal, and how you can unblock it and overcome it, okay? So when we're talking about karma, I do often associate it with past lives, but it can definitely be like childhood wounds, things that, limiting beliefs that are being activated for you right now that you may need to go through, okay? So we have precious time. We also have Aries. And for how you can unblock this, we have hope. Interesting. And we also have Pisces. Okay. So to start off, just a little extra confirmation. It doesn't have to be, though. Your south node could be in Aries or in the first house, and your north node could be in Pisces or in the 12th house. But it doesn't have to be. It could just be a little extra confirmation. It's interesting because the second I took this precious time, what I heard was distractions. And the thing with this is that I don't think you're procrastinating. Like, procrastination always has a root cause to it, you know, it always has an issue behind it. And in this case, I do feel like it is this. I do feel like it is lack of hope. I do feel like it is a little bit of fear of your dreams actually not happening, because there may be something here that you want to do, and you may be, I don't know, with this Aries energy, it's like, I do feel like you're trying to make it happen, but at the same time, with this precious time, it's like you may be giving your attention to perhaps other things that are not so important or that don't align so much with that dream. And then you may get into this place of, oh, you know, I just don't have enough time, and maybe this is not really supposed to happen, you know. This first house in Aries, it's a lot about the self as well. So it could also be like this thing of, it's like the distractions are there and the procrastination is there, but the root of it could be that you fear that this is not for you. Let's say you want to be, I'm hearing a carpenter, I believe that's what it's called, like the wood things. Maybe you want to work with wood, and you, right now, you're a doctor, you know, and all your life you thought you'd be a doctor. And now you have this fascination by making little things out of wood, by, I don't know, building tables, whatever the case may be. And you may fear that, oh no, but my identity, like who I am, I'm a doctor. And that's it. And you may fear that this new desire, this new hobby, this new place that you want to go towards doesn't really align with who you are. The thing is, I actually feel like it does, because Pisces, the 12th house, it's a lot about, it can be a little bit about like escapism and everything, but I do associate it a lot with the soul. I do associate it a lot with soul purpose, life purpose. And I actually feel like that is part of your life purpose. Wherever you want to go, whatever you want to take a leap of faith towards, it is part of who you are. It is part of your soul DNA, let's call it. And so how you can overcome this little karma, this little block that you have here, is understanding that you can be many things at the same time. And I would even say that, you know, if we're talking about past lives, maybe, I mean, if we're talking about like childhood stuff, maybe your parents or even just you is that thing you always thought you would be a doctor, right? And you have that very strong belief of, oh no, but that has to be my past. Like I've been studying for so long, I've been working for so long in this field. Now I'm just gonna change. Now I'm just gonna do something differently. Why not? Because the thing is, our purpose and our path, our soul path, is constantly changing, you know? And I really feel like the biggest block here right now is this expectation of, no, but that is supposed to be my soul path for my entire life. What if it is not? What if right now you have somewhere to go? And it doesn't mean that you have to stop being a doctor. Maybe it's just about like opening the door to and creating more time for you to do this, okay? But for you to do this and create more time, you have to, get to the issue, get to the root of the things, so you don't procrastinate and you actually have the time to do the thing, okay? You actually have the time to build that table, let's say. But if we're talking about a past life, I would even say that you didn't really have too much room to grow. It's like, this is who you're supposed to be and this is who you are. So maybe in a past life, it's that thing. Maybe you grew up thinking that you would be an astronaut, and then you were an astronaut, and then you would die being an astronaut, and that would be it, you know, or a scientist, let's say. And I kind of feel like you may have had other dreams, but you didn't listen to them because maybe you didn't want to disappoint people. Again, maybe you thought that was your identity, okay? And now for you to unblock this with the Pisces and hope, it's really just about, I really feel like, I really feel like it's just hope. The thing is, that hope is not that easy to attain when we have fears. But it is about like, look into your dream life. Look in 10, 15, 20 years from now. Who do you want to be? What is the life you want to have? What are you doing? And if at any distance you're doing something differently, start doing that thing. If, for example, in 15, 20 years, you can even like meditate on it or just reflect. But if in 20 years you find yourself having dogs and you always thought you would be a cat person, well, why don't you go to like, I don't know, a shelter and you just like go and look. You don't even have to adopt a dog. You don't have to adopt anything. But just look, connect with the energy, see how you feel, start connecting with that, with that dog energy, and start to see, okay, maybe this actually feels good. You know, it's like open your mind, open your door to new things, and start visualizing your life. Who are you? Start becoming that person, okay? Maybe that person is someone that works out. Start working out, you know? Start becoming the person you want to be. I really feel like that is the energy. And dream away. That has been a huge theme today for these readings. But let's see here. So for your karma, we have King of Cups, Knight of Cups, and the King of Pentacles. And for how you can unblock this, we have the Ace of Swords. Let's get 2 more. Actually, 3 more. Ooh, look at that. We have the Emperor, which is interesting because it's actually Aries energy, which is supposedly what is blocked. But 2 of Wands, the Sun, and Justice. Beautiful. So, what I get here is that what is blocked, I believe, is this thing of perhaps like my heart is not safe, my desires, my hopes are not safe, like they are delusional. They are me thinking way too high and me having way too many hopes. But in fact, they can actually bring you a lot of money, but you may think that it doesn't, you know, or you may think that it's very hard for you to get money, to actually get money. And I actually feel like the key is this Sun energy is about having fun, is about finding this balance where you don't really do it with that pressure of, oh, but it has to get into the King of Pentacles. It's about doing it for fun. So if you want to work with wood, do it as a hobby. Don't even put yourself the pressure to sell it. If you build that table and it looks so freaking good and you actually have no use to it, sell it and see what happens. Maybe it actually goes pretty well and you're actually able to make a lot of money. And then you go out and you just, today I feel like doing, a chair. Go and make a chair. Out of fun. Even if it takes you 3 months to make it. Do it out of fun because you want it, because you're happy doing it. It's about allowing your soul to be there, allowing your dreams to be there without the pressure of making money, without the pressure of, oh, but it has to be this, because again, you can be so many things at the same time. And I feel like it is about finding that balance here for you to be able to unblock it. It's about finding the balance between this is part of my soul mission, this is part of my life purpose, but it doesn't mean that I have to put the huge pressure on it of the 3D reality of money, of career, of having financial stability. You can still be in the place that gives you financial stability, which honestly, it's seeming like you don't hate it. Maybe you do, but it's not really showing up here. But you can do other things at the same time. It's just about precious time, making the time for it, and also making a priority out of it. Making a priority to have a space for your soul and have a space for dreams and opportunities in your life, okay? I also get with this Ace of Swords and 2 of Wands is that thing of like, allow yourself to dream, especially with the 2 of Wands, looking into the future and seeing where you're at. What do you do, right? And Ace of Swords, there's that thing of like, expansion, I would say, and really allowing ideas to come through, but also your connection with your higher self to be there. Because I really feel like that may be a little bit broken at the moment. Is like, you may be really, I can't believe I'm going to say this, but you may be too grounded. You may be too solid. I feel like you need a little bit of a shake-up, a little bit of an escapism, Jesus, to really like put yourself out of your 3D routine, have fun. I really feel like that is really important here. Okay. And yeah, right now I really feel like with this King of Cups and Knight of Cups, it may even be that you're struggling. It's almost like you have 2 things that you really love and you feel like you have to choose between them. You don't. You really don't. You can have 2 things at the same time. Okay. So again, maybe you're at a job that you actually don't hate and it's actually making you a lot of good money. Great. Keep it. Do it. But explore. Allow yourself to have something else in your life. Okay? And I kind of feel like you may have this belief that if my heart loves this thing that I'm already at, then it's because I'm supposed to be here. Like, if I love it, then I'm not supposed to walk away. I'm not supposed to take it anywhere. And I actually feel like you are supposed to do a lot of things. You're supposed to be a boss. You're supposed to be whoever you want to be. Okay? So don't limit yourself. I feel like that is the biggest thing. It's interesting that I'm grabbing this deck first, because this is actually the last one, but let's get started here, I guess, with some messages and advice from the universe. Hang it tight, change is coming, embrace it. We also have healing. Yeah, healing and journaling. So there's that thing of like, why exactly are you procrastinating? Do a little bit of research, inner research, around that. Maybe even a past life regression, you know, because there may be something there that is kind of blocking you at the moment, for this particular career or this particular hobby, you know, this path, this new path, and with having fun and everything. Do a little bit of like inner research. Where does that come from? Why am I feeling this way? Why am I procrastinating and avoiding doing something about it? You know, and explore yourself. We also have that grounding energy of like, you may be a little bit too grounded. So it's like you have the time and space to be grounded, to be safe, to be, you know, down on earth, but you also have a time to just, you know, get lost in a good book. And maybe literally, maybe you're wanting to write a book, get lost in your book, you know, and have fun with it. Just know that you are on the right path. And that it's so interesting, because I really feel like this is just confirming that thing of like, both paths, you know, both things that you're wanting to do, they're both good. Those things are both good paths, right paths. There is not one or the other. I really feel like you're supposed to do so many things in your lifetime. Don't limit yourself, okay? I really feel like you're supposed to be big, and you're supposed to do great, amazing things, okay? So start doing it. Let's finish up here with some advice. Nice. So we have listen up. Actually thought it was another card. We have the bad. Listen up. You are working through deep soul patterns. Release any outdated beliefs that surface. That thing of like, but I'm supposed to be this. You're supposed to be many things. Okay? So release those beliefs. We also have butterfly, emerging. Take the leap of faith. You're transforming. You're getting into a new stage of your journey. So take the leap of faith and see where it takes you. Okay? And again, no pressure. Just see what happens. And then we also have the panda with balance. Ask how to bring balance to the situation and into your heart. Justice. It's really about like, I don't know, maybe even like create a plan, create a schedule, even of, okay, so I'm going to do this. I don't know, like, let's create a schedule. It's like, okay, I do want to write a book. From this time to this time, I'm going to write a book. And then the rest is work, the other work, you know, or if you have a 9 to 5, okay, 9 to 5, work. And then from 5 to or 6 to 7, I'm going to write a book. Or even in the morning, so you're not that tired. Okay, it's like, start changing things around you. Start doing something. Start making the time. If you need to wake up early, you know, but get going. Take a leap of faith, because I really feel like you are aligned. I really feel like this is supposed to be your path, your life path, your mission, okay, your life purpose. So pile number 4, this is what I have for you. I hope it resonated. I hope it helped. If it did, don't forget to smash the like button and to subscribe if you haven't already. I would love to hear from you. And if you're interested in a private reading, the link is going to be down below. And you can also check out the Sunny Virgo, my other channel, where I have general readings and zodiac cusps and zodiac signs readings, okay? So I love you very much. I wish you the best, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.